actually, they went to the show in Raleigh a long time ago. SMO, and I snuck in the back. I remember, bro. You had it at the. See, bro. That's right.
You owe some money, güey.
I was young, though, bro.
Hey, pay up right here, dog. ¿Quién corta? El gordo.
It's all good.
I was like, I'm with the group. They let me in, and I was what, like, bro, 17, 18, bro, around that time, and. And I still remember like fanboying like about everybody, bro. But yo llegué al momento when y'all were playing, and I remember I don't know if it was him or Eric, but it was one of the compas, and I'm like, damn, bro, they play clean as fuck, and now we're here.
That was just like such an iconic moment, though, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that was like the piece to everything, man.
Yeah.
That was fire. That was fire as fuck.
No, that's awesome. I mean, I also remember también así igual, and no, that's still humbling and such a nice thing to hear también, you know, de diferentes artistas, or even just anybody in general that, you know, that fuck with our music or follow us in a way, porque it's been a long time, you know what I mean? It's been a long time, y de que nuestras rolas todavía sigan sonando, que las sigan pidiendo en las fiestas
It's something
privadas.
you probably never expected, huh? Like,
Right.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And unfortunately, there's a lot of artistiada that make hits, but then, you know, a few years later, they were only de esa época, you know what I mean?
Yeah, got you.
And there's a few songs that transcend into another level where they become, they become part of the culture. They become part of, like, el repertorio que tiene que tener cualquier, you know, local
Yours
band.
is a classic, bro. Yo, we played the got their songs and every privada, bro. We made a repertorio, and that was like our intro.
Yeah.
You know,
Era la buena, pues.
De la meta
Era la buena.
you know?
Para aprender a la raza, pues.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, para aprender a la raza, you have to give them something they like, y luego ya se van arrimando que, hey, pero traes esta, pero... And then, of course, hell yeah, and then they become a little, you know, more warmed up.
Yeah, bro. No, it was definitely a time where, like, everybody was kind of like, okay, this is different. This is a new little movement going on, you know?
Yeah.
And then in those times, and this was tiempos, we were still kind of like on the way up, kind of figuring ourselves out.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for me, like, that song has, like, it's kind of like a core memory for me in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like, I remember
That's
playing
awesome.
them at the
But
little
I'm sure
privadas
that's
and
the
all
way for a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
Just like-
I was just about to, you know, translate that into my own feelings too, because it's like, just like how that's a core feeling for him or a core memory, I have my core memories of sneaking into shows también, bro. Like where yo y una manada de like 20 cabrones que éramos back in the day when I was a teenager, we used to fucking like bum rush the fucking security, like the VIP entrance at the Hilton. Now it's the Westgate.
Got
But
you.
at the Westgate, they used to do these big ass fucking bailes, and it was one of Ariel Camacho's like almost last concerts here. It was his last concert in Vegas, I think. But we ended up fucking just rushing the securities, and we're like, hey, el que entre entró, y el que no, a chingar a su madre, güey.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll talk to you about that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, fool, and we all went, fool, because we either had enough money to get in with the ticket, or we had enough money for fucking drinks, because we all had like fake IDs and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And which is another conversation for another day of my name and shit. Yeah, güey, nos metimos, and I was one of the lucky few, fool, to fucking subirse desde arriba, güey. Like it looked like a zombie rush, my boy. You know what I mean? Y entramos, güey, nos perdimos entre un chingo de gente, güey. Pero también because I would admire the music that was coming out at that time. Que fucking Ariel Camacho, estaba Gerardo Ortiz, I think he performed that night. Banda MS, I think he was on. There was a whole bunch of big fucking stars de ese tiempo, you know what I mean? And I could relate with what you were saying.
Right.
You know,
No,
that shit.
definitely, bro. I know that feeling. It's talking about trying to get in and securing
just
the
trying to
spot
get it,
and
just trying to
stuff.
listen, huh? You know, just trying to
bro.
beat it.
Just
It's
trying
because
to beat
también, güey, I mean, when we were younger, I'm sure that, you know, you want to go to those type of places to also see how the artist performs, you know? You want to learn off of the imagery, you know, all that stuff. That's kind of what I went to the shows for, you know?
Right.
I would always go, and I would, like, I remember a core memory for me, too, was, like, Ulises Chávez, Gerardo Ortiz, and we would pull up, and, like, and I would just be
We were
starstruck,
talking like
just
15,
watching
16
them,
years old, bro. Just
mouth
pulling up.
open, you know?
And that was shortly after Ariel had passed, and Ulises was there, and that was my first ever like concert for anything. So I came here baboseando like, oh my god, like you know, and stuff. And we were young, bro. Like we barely had enough just to get in.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a whole nother story itself. Pero nah, neta, bro. It's just
Yeah.
Congrats to y'all boys for sure for all the
Sure,
success
bro.
and
No,
stuff.
yeah, igualmente for all the success that you guys have been experiencing, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was just it was quick, bro. It just happened super quick. I never thought in a million years that I was gonna do Norteño con sax. You know, I'm gonna be honest, fool.
I didn't think so
Yo
either,
pensé
bro.
que la iba a romper ahí con serreño, you know, tumbado and shit.
Tumbado, yeah.
Pero no, güey, pues, I mean, you know, everything happens for a reason, so, pues, we're here now, padre, and gracias a Dios, trabajando, and, you know, just trying to keep doing new stuff. Ahorita we got a new EP coming out, too, de puras cumbias, güey. So something a little different, because we did a cumbia que se llama Mami a while ago, and, you know, the people accepted it, and
it's like your number one on Apple Music, I think.
Is
no?
it?
It's like your top one. I've seen it.
Okay.
Sure.
Like top 5, bro.
Top 5? Okay,
I know on YouTube it was doing pretty good and
yeah,
stuff.
bro. It was random. It was random, honestly, the whole cumbia situation.
I honestly haven't logged into the Apple for
How was it that you guys made that decision to be like, fuck it, let's try this new style? Like, what was it? Like, you were just fucking scrolling through TikTok one day, or what was
we're
it?
like at practice at my boy's house. We're just practicing one day. And we started playing a song that we had que se llama pues no es mentira, no? That's the one that we did in Norteño. Yeah. But we started playing that song because I had written it, pero with guitars. So it was like serreño. And we're just playing it at his crib. And eventually we started playing it like fin de semana, you know, where it's like dun, dun, dun. So after that, I just recorded on my phone. The next day I was like, hey, bro, we should record the song. And then my boy Pio was like, now we gotta do it. Let's record it, but let's record it norteño, like fully norteño con sax. Because these boys had a group, the norteño con sax. Yeah. So it just made sense, you know. He was just like, hey, let's let them record it, and just put the voice on it, you know. And then we eventually did that, bro, and that's when that shit came out and stuff, bro. And we weren't even gonna drop it like right away or even on platforms. We're just gonna drop it on YouTube. Just to see, like, you know, when you drop something on YouTube, you can kind of see if it gets momentum or not.
See how it,
and naturally, too, you know, so you can kind of see if it's a good song to release or not.
Yeah.
And we're going to go that route. But eventually, I think everybody just started to enjoy the song. They liked it. And they're like, well, let's just set it up as a release, you know? And we did a whole video.
So you put it on TikTok first and got some traction there.
I think that's what he said. I don't even remember.
So I remember we teased it, right? Pero it wasn't like nothing. Because back then, like, our following and stuff wasn't to where it is now. So I remember we teased it, and I mean it did a little thing, you know. But it wasn't until it actually fully dropped, where like we started seeing like the momentum. But you know, as an artist, like when you have like you don't know when your song blows up, you don't know, you never been there. So you start seeing like the traction, and it was keeping up with it. Was, okay, that's cool. 1 million in a month. I was like, damn, bro, 1 million in a month, like shit crazy. And I'm like, damn, that's already another 1 million, and it just kept going, bro. And
the whole video, no, first, before?
Whole video, whole trajes.
Another band, they just invite us over there. Hey, I want to be part of the video.
Yeah, they had a whole other group where, that's something I forgot to mention. Well, no, I did mention it, but it was like, I didn't mention it in the right way. Yeah, they was still formed and stuff, like, they still had their own stuff.
And we're back with another episode of SEMIGUAPOS. Let's give a round of applause. We have a very special guest tonight, aquí en el nuevo set, Season 3 de SEMIGUAPOS. All the way desde las Carolinas, la están rompiendo machín en el mundo, en el género mexicano entero, pero también, you know, making a change into a lo que se le puede decir norteño sax, you know, creo que están haciendo un trabajo fenomenal, algo like, you know, it could be
new, refreshing in a way.
Yeah, I guess you can call that because, you know, empezando de diferentes estilos y llegando a lo que son ahorita, les presento a nada más y nada menos que
Los Primos del Este.
No, of course, man. I mean,
awesome.
You know, también a lot of respect for you guys to take that drive, you know, from LA. You guys were just visiting in LA right now?
It was just a little nap, padre. That's all. That's all it was.
All right.
You were there for work?
For you guys, yeah.
Shout out to the boy Chris.
We was in LA working, bro. Not much of work, but
No, we working.
nah, yeah, we was
More
working.
partying, huh?
Nah. To be honest, nah. We haven't really gotten into the party side of things right now. But no, we've been trying to stay focused, bro. Just work. We're just working on like a new show, like a set list, and you know, making sure that we have songs cuadrados bien and stuff, you know. So just working over there, bro. And I mean, it's kind of like our second home, to be honest, right now.
That's right.
So, but I love Vegas too. So it was dope when I heard that you guys are out here from Vegas, and I was like, gotta go visit the boys, but we also gotta go visit the casino, you know.
Oh yeah, right after and we're right here. We're like fucking 4 minutes away.
How do you guys boys do it? You guys don't itch?
We got it out of our system already, we.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
machine.
Yeah.
I did it. I got it completely out of my system when I was
When we were on tour.
when we were on tour in the beginning. just fucking party animal type
For
shit,
sure,
bro.
I mean-
Yeah, just crazy,
I mean, bro,
crazy
it's
shit.
debido, you know. You
Yeah. Which one would you say would be the party animal de Grupos del Este, carnal? Hey, for real? That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
who I will get along with the most then, you know? Yeah.
Those 3
machine.
shots, yeah. I'm like, yo, what's there to do, bro?
Hey, pulling up to girls like, you don't know that I'm from Primos del Este, right? That's right.
Let's get it. Let's get
That's
it.
right.
Try to have
carnal.
fun, bro. You know, enjoy your time on tour. You know, do what you gotta do. But like he said, we
Work
work
hard,
a
play
lot, work a lot, bro. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the past 3-4 months, bro, we haven't really been home like that, to be honest. And being from the East Coast, you know, you gotta go to LA to get that work done. You know, network and everything, and it's just part of it, bro. So likewise, thank you for letting us come over here, bro. Vegas. Respect to y'all too, likewise, bro. Been listening to y'all for years, bro.
Hell
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so-
and honestly, this platform of the podcast, I think it's growing a lot with the audience that we kind of grew up with as well.
For sure.
Viene siendo una audience a little more mature that, yeah, le gusta el cotorreo, le gusta, like, you know, we shoot the shit and stuff, but they really like, you know, como siempre lo digo in every podcast, you know, they know, pero they like real conversation, you know, that meaningful shit, you know what I mean? Like, como te digo, we fucking cotorreamos y que fuck around and talk shit, pero nunca se trata así de like other plataformas where, you know, se siente como que we have to bring out the dirty side or we have to bring out the
I got you.
the nomás empezar algo aquí de que nos terminamos todos echando el vergazo aquí, you know what I mean? Yeah, like there's, and you know how
I've
there's,
seen that. I've seen
yeah,
that.
there's some shit like that. You know what I mean?
I've seen those type of podcasts.
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah.
can do it.
They,
Just for
they,
Hey, there's a whole parking lot outside right there.
Yeah, hey, Big Dog with the chamarra, that fool look like he's ready for the chingadazo, bro. Like he's one zipper away, bro. Like just fucking throwing it. You know what I
he's
mean?
the guy
a
who's
whole
always.
six-pack under there. Fucking buff as hell.
Big dogs.
He's the one that started drinking and he's like, I'm ready for anything. I'm ready.
Oh,
So,
shit.
yeah, what do you call him? Malacopa or like?
Hey, oh, actually, that's a question. Is there anybody malacopa que ustedes dirían like, hey, take it easy, bro? You know how you get.
The same
It's-
one with the party here.
No. Nah,
Let's just say it. Let's just be.
all right, my boy right here.
Damn.
Okay,
Oh, la verga. Hey, it turns into a Royal Rumble then, compa.
we snitching.
Es que es un exceso, carnal. ¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o no? Es que entrando a un tour, carnal, o sea, se siente... I'm just saying because I've experienced the same shit that you guys have probably experienced already, donde, wait, like, you go from being, like, sí, un regular guy, pues con tu propio pegue y que a la verga y que con la ferecía que uno agarra en el 9 to 5. Pero, wait, as soon as the fucking shit changes, bro, it's like a switch turns on. And it's like, you went from whatever del 1 al 10, whatever girls rate you at, you bumped up 5 points. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. El exceso, güey, la feria que starts rolling. Wherever you are, ya te reconocen. You're like an important person. Y que, it's like, for me, honestly, it was such a culture shock. Yeah, I fucking went right. Like, I went all in on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It was your moment though, you know, like that was, and it still is. But that was the time you knew it was your moment, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So-
did you guys get to that? How did you guys experience that? Like when shit started going crazy for you guys?
Honestly, bro, I'm just now starting to like kind of click in a little bit more too. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, way like, it didn't feel as much like as reality until now a little bit, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, too, way I feel like since we started this, there's always been people supporting. You know, they ask for pictures and stuff. So it's been like, how long have you guys been doing music and stuff too?
Doing music
Professionally,
Yeah.
desde dónde?
since 2018 when we got signed.
Yeah.
But since we were 13, both of
Yeah,
us.
so like,
Yeah.
what is that? 2011? 13. That's 2009 for me.
Yeah, mine's 2011, 2010.
Damn.
For a long time now.
For a long time. Yeah.
2009.
Yeah, I mean, pues igual acá, güey. I mean, I don't know, not as long as you guys yet, maybe, but I think we've been doing it for like eight years now.
Nice.
And
Okay.
and so to me it was like already kind of happening sometimes, you know. So it was like gradual, you know. So to me it didn't feel like like super attacking. Like I feel like for you guys, way se les pasó even faster than us. Like you know, with us it kind of just happened slowly, and I feel like I kind of got used to it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love it still though too. You know, people ask for pictures and you know they just want to talk, say hi. I mean that's honestly the thing that I love doing too is being humble back to the people. Yeah.
Yeah. Ustedes cuando lo ven, o sea, del punto de vista de ustedes, ¿cómo lo ven? How can you describe it? Because he's describing it like humbly and modestly and stuff. Pero ustedes, ¿cómo lo hacen?
Me, I would be like, I'm just like, damn, I wish I was a singer.
Damn. Hey, sleeping when I open, compa, porque no falta la almohada de I'm gonna be the singer. I'm gonna be the singer a la verga.
Bro,
you know?
I think about that shit like, which one gonna stab me in the bed, bro? Which
Damn.
one gonna Abraham Lincoln me, bro?
Bro,
Fuck, you never know, bro. You know.
You got a real homie right here, though.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It's crazy, bro, because when we go to a show, like, from my point of view, bro, like, I feel like when it comes to us, like, on stage, we don't necessarily focus too much playing. We want to give a performance, you know?
Of
We
course.
want someone to, like, remember, like, oh, like, he was over there smiling at me or something, you know? And, you know, to the whole rest of the world, always being flirtatious or whatever, but, like, when you go see a Chris Brown concert, that's, you know what you're going for, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
you know what you're going to when you
Who's the
go.
guy that does the cherries?
Usher.
Usher,
you see Usher with the
exactly.
cherries, like,
so, as far as talking about flirting y el exceso ahorita that I'm talking about, how do you guys deal with the whole women situation? Because I know for me, fool, I was a fucking. I was like, llévenme a la verga, me llevan cargando, güey, type shit, you know?
I feel like for me, bro, like at first, like, yeah, bro, it's crazy. Like, it's a euphoric feeling. That's what I like to say.
Of
You know, we come from a small town, bro, and all of a sudden you're going state to state. Everywhere you go, they treat you like a king, se puede decir. You know, and uno más morrillo, güey. Like, we've been doing this, like, touring consistently, like, 3 years now.
Yeah.
2 years. So, like, that first year, bro, it was kind of, like, getting used to it and accepting it. And then, like, también un poco de miedo, bro, because you never know, like, trying to, like, hang out with somebody, what their intention might be. So, like, to respond to your question, just, we enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but I was, like, chill out. I'm like, hey, you never know. Just relax. Like,
I feel like it was to a point where you just had to get it out your system in a way. Like,
You got
like,
to, yeah.
Like the casino out here, you know?
Yeah.
See. I would struggle with that in the beginning, huh?
yeah.
Because I was
These
super
are two
shy.
accordion
Way.
guys, right?
It's an accordion thing, bro.
Saúl,
Oh, you play accordion? Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Se cerraba mucho Saúl en su mundo of trying to make everything sound perfect to him and wouldn't interact with the people.
Got you.
Y se le notaba en su cara that he wasn't
Focused, like,
connected
yeah.
with the outside world.
Yeah.
He was so in his head about the música and the
Gotcha.
and then like when he would look, it would look like serio. Like it would be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like,
But Dave, don't hurt my,
Like,
don't hurt my
my
feelings.
boy
bro.
couldn't get a good picture. Like you got the
Pero
content.
así, igual para los videos musicales también.
también.
Pero vamos a salir mal yo y él ya, güey.
Hey, this podcast is about Saúl today. Nah, look at that. Nah, that's fire.
There's an
that's-
intervention for Saúl.
But I feel like the accordion is one of those instruments, way. Okay, you get like a euphoric high when you're playing it. Like especially when you got the melodies going.
There's a
and stuff,
melody,
bro, it's
yeah.
like-
When you know you're good.
you're just like you can close your eyes and it feels like you're somewhere else, bro. You know.
Right.
So
Talking about Marito Aguilar, bro.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. To be honest, that fool.
He's a guy, bro.
He's a prime
different,
example
bro.
of like losing
Right.
himself in the instrument. You know.
Right.
He's a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
breed, bro.
I have a question. Is it true you learn on an iPad?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, güey.
He learned literally on a fucking application, güey, así
On
que,
the
donde
app.
salen los botoncitos.
Yeah.
And then you just click it over here como para cambiarle the in and out.
Yeah.
Y así le aprendió, carnal, because, you know, así he would find the tonos and memorize
And then you
the...
just translated it to a fucking real accordion.
Y era puro tono en
honest-
inglés, ¿no? Like,
Yeah,
it was the A,
like
B,
D, A,
yeah.
C, F, yeah. Pero era porque obviously we didn't have really money to get a new accordion or like a good accordion. So se me hizo fácil. We had an iPad that we were lyrics on. So I was on the App Store and I seen that Honer, they made an app for an accordion. I was like, oh, that's a good brand. The app was like $2. You know how on iPad you could swipe up on the app and go on the other app? I would go from the YouTube tutorial to the app. So miraba el Big Show or whoever the fuck I was watching, like do his thing. Y luego yo nomás me iba and I would just translate it, güey. Until Freddie was like, yo, our brother had got out. Our brother from Nos Escoltas, his name is Raul. He was
that's your
playing with us.
brother?
Yeah, he's our real brother, yeah.
Él y Randy.
No wonder.
Randy,
bro.
the segundero.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn,
we look
small
fucking
world.
identical, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
They're
he got
killing
out.
it right now también, güey. Los nuevos escoltas.
Yeah. You know, that's crazy. My bad, bro. I didn't
No,
mean
you're
to
good, you're
interrupt
good.
you.
So he got out, and Freddie was like, man, we got to keep going. Like, we got to keep doing this. We weren't Hijos de Garcia yet. He's like, we got to keep going. I'm like, well, I'm learning. Just give me some time. It took me like 8 months. Like 8 months practicing. Then I borrowed it from my friend from high school, me prestó una Panther. And we just started taking out the Halle like that.
And you're a beast now, padre.
Thank
You're
you,
a beast
bro.
now at that
Thank
shit.
you.
So that's
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
As I looked up,
Thank you, bro.
I went to a swim class store,
Yeah.
and y'all were one of the.
Yeah, I tell kids that are trying to learn way, whenever they ask me, I'm like, man, the only way you're really gonna learn is if you really want to. Like, no matter what, like, you're gonna find a way. You have to want to learn. Cause they're like, how do I learn? And I'm like, as long as you want to, you're gonna find a
because
way.
a lot of people they'll start doing it, bro, and
Y lo dejan.
Y lo
Y lo
dejan.
dejan. It's like, nah.
There's a lot of people that will come up to me, teach me the
Yeah, see,
guitar.
that's bad.
Teach me
yeah.
the guitar, blah blah, and then all right, whatever. I'll show you what I know.
Yeah.
And then they just stop, you know. So
Yeah.
in reality, they don't want to learn. Then they don't want to do it. You know?
It's because they see what they usually see is el brillo. Es lo que what's the shininess of it.
Yeah.
And then once they see how fucking rough
Yeah.
and how like really really tough that shit is to learn,
Yeah.
it's like, oh nah, I didn't like this shit that much.
no,
Fuck
it's
that.
just-
You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
a job
Yeah.
you didn't expect. You know, it's
For
gonna be a
real.
bad job, you know.
For
So
real.
Yeah.
One of the times, bro, like there's like this very iconic video. You guys were like a privada, but there was like so many people around.
Oh
you.
yeah.
And I think it popped up for me on Facebook. That's
The 18 one where the
Yeah.
girl took the mic and said, "You guys gotta get the fuck out." Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the time, like I didn't really know much about music like that, you know. So I just seen the video. I stayed for like the 2 seconds, and I seen him start playing, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"Yo, what the fuck is he doing?" Like,
straight from
Yeah.
the iPad, boy.
yeah, you
For
know.
real.
And then I honestly started looking into it, and then that's when he mentioned the whole iPad thing. I was like, "Damn!" So I just don't want to learn to chord because I wanted to play at one point,
Yeah.
but I lasted like 2 days.
Damn.
That shit hard, bro.
It is hard.
Un acordeón, güey.
Yeah.
Me compré un acordeón y I only learned la china.
Ahí está.
That one's hard too. That one's hard.
Era lo que me gustaba.
Está
Hey,
difícil.
Pero de un botón, ¿no?
Ah, la verga.
Nah, pues.
I learned
Yeah, because even in the beginning.
Yeah, that's it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Y ese chingón.
Yeah. Hey, so you guys being a group, un equipo de, me imagino que más gente, pero su equipo musical de 6, do you guys, are you guys the type of group donde llegan de la gira and you guys are just wanting to be alone with your families, or are you guys the type of group donde se la pasan todo el tiempo juntos?
I think it's a little bit of both, bro.
Yeah,
Just
both.
because, like, I mean, from where we're from, bro, and I'm pretty sure everybody is like it too. We're very family oriented, bro. Like, you know, that's how we are. That's how we were raised. So
I mean, we started to do this, you know, obviously for our family too. So it's like you want to take that back home.
you
for sure,
get back home, bro, after like 2-3 weeks of not being there, and you know you want to spend time with them, but at the same time, like, you gotta understand, and the family gotta understand, like, we're living off this and we're doing this, and this is our thing. We have to give our thing that time, so we have the time to go spend with you. Because something I always say, when you have a 9 to 5, if you don't go, you get fired, right? So do the 9 to 5, you get home, you got what, 6-7 hours to be with your family, and repeat. The difference here is you're out of town for an extended period of time, but when you get back, you're on your own time, you know. So it's a struggle, bro. But I feel like with our families and peoples, they understand.
Yeah, we definitely try to push the subject. Like, you know, we're gonna be busy, and if we have to leave, if we have to do something, I mean, we gotta go do it. You know, we're not gonna.
You're home for a day and a half, you leave again. Come
Literally,
back,
bro.
you know,
Yeah.
4 hours. You leave
Even
again.
if they don't understand,
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
times that
it's
They
you know
don't get
like
it,
this is
you know?
this is a dream, you know. Also también es como que we've been following this, you know, since we were like little.
Yeah.
I feel like every musical, you know, like their dream is. I feel like every musical, their dream is like, I wanna be famous, or like, I wanna be up there on stage, you know, like just be there. It's a whole different. It's a whole different thing estar allá abajo viendo a los músicos,
Sí.
and then ser el músico is like a whole adrenalina,
Oh, yeah.
energy. I don't know how to call it.
And you
but
guys can relate with me when I say this. I mean, hopefully, pero hablando de la adrenalina, there's also something else que sientes like in el pecho or wherever, donde you're on stage and there's nothing that can compare to it. There is not a, digo yo, I mean, I've never tried drugs or anything, pero there's no other feeling like being on stage y que otra gente esté like gritando fucking.
You having like a whole movie moment.
Yeah, exactly. Gritando tu nombre, que singing all your songs with you, fool. There's nothing better than that.
No.
The high is crazy on that shit. You know what I mean?
And actually, now that you mentioned that, for me, that moment was when we went to Chicago the first time. You know, and Chicago is one of them cities where it's clave. Like, if you're an artist that's popping and you go there and you got it, you're gonna be accepted more than likely anywhere else. And this was what 2023 after Los Mentira popped off. So at the time we had no team, nothing. You know, just as raw as it can be, bro. We went, did the sound check, whatever, and we went on stage, and I just remember the place being packed, bro. Stupid packed. And no, at the time it was just him with us and not the rest. And I go on stage like trying to like hype people up, but it was one of my first times like talking, you know, so it wasn't the best. Pero I remember we played, and one of our songs that had just came out, se llamaba Poema. And remember we played the intro, the whole fucking building started like going crazy, bro. And they started singing the song for us, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember I looked at him, and I was
Started
like,
crying.
Nah, not even that, bro. Like,
Chi,
I've had like emotional moments, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I looked at him, I was like, damn, like this is what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
And when you have that moment, when you pop off, bro, you have to kind of like not live in the moment so much. You gotta actually realize this is happening now. You gotta take it.
I think that's when the artist sometimes even gets more emotional, or sometimes ends up crying.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you have that high going on, and you're performing. You know, you feel good. Y de repente, like you said, you kind of get out that movie in a way. You settle down, and you kind of feel yourself in your body again. And then you look at the crowd, you look at everybody singing your shit, and you're just like,
damn.
yeah. And that's when that el bajón te pega, way, where you just like you get you get the chills, bro, and you're just like, I know you know that feeling where you're like,
and it's humbling, bro, because a couple months before that, literally, bro, when the song popped off, there was like a 4-month difference, right? We dropped Nos Mentira in June of 2023. We had a show like maybe a month after. Less than 50 people pulled up. You know?
I was just about to transition into that talk because mi canal always says, como lo dice quién?
Tony Aguirre.
Como lo dice Tony Aguirre, bro. Have you ever had a fucking solo out?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro. And,
plenty of times.
And like I was mentioning that moment.
No, igualmente nos ha pasado también, güey. O sea, you know, it's just that is part of the life of music.
It is. You
know?
can't be successful.
Pasa a varios, simplemente pues no postean.
Ándale. Yeah.
You know,
También, yo también, I respected mi compa, fucking, god damn, I always mix him up with Noel Torres. Mi compa fucking Regulo Caro for posting. También, you know, he's like, esto es lo que la gente no postea. And he posted a picture of, again, only like 20 people showing up to his big ass concert.
Damn.
He's like, a veces toca perder, a veces toca ganar, you know? Es como todo, you know what I mean? You can't be fucking packing out houses every fucking time. You know what I mean?
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it gets to a level where you can, you know?
Of course.
And it's possible. Pero you got to be realistic too, you know, where you're at, and make sure that you do shit the right way, you know?
And definitely when you're in that spike of being able to llenar todo every single time, you got to understand how to either maintain yourself to a level where, yes, some of the audience is going to go because they're only there for clout.
Yeah.
And your core audience is going to follow you.
Yep.
And also to be able to maintain yourself productive enough to keep that crowd going, or at least lessen the curve of how fast it's going to go down.
For sure. There you
know
go.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Porque música son épocas, música son tiempos, en momentos en un tiempo de edades, right? Tiempo de tiempo type shit. And people grow out of their styles. People are like, oh, I don't listen to this anymore. I listen to that. You know? So, para tener less of a curve so sharp, you have to know how to move in order to... That curve is going to happen, but the curve has to be, you know, made longer and longer and longer. That way, you know how to transition out of it. You know what I mean?
For sure, bro. And that's a good way to put it, bro. Never seen it like that. You know, like, you know it's going to happen, but how long can you keep it from happening? That's dope.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, I feel like every artist has that moment, bro, where like the show may not go as expected. It makes you think, you know, it really messes with your mental health.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I'm going to be realistic too, bro. We've had some moments like that, you know, and like I was telling you, those 50 people, that was one of those moments where like we only had enough to pay the people we brought, and we were like walking out with like $100 type thing, you know, and it's
nos han tocado,
bro, it's humbling, bro, you know, pero cuando llega ese momento, bro, where like you pack out, that's where you're like, oh, you appreciate everything else that happens from there, you know. And now, bro, like I said, like that moment right there was cool, like people singing the song, like it was the whole weekend was like that, you know, and it was kind of like the, all right, we're doing something, you know, we're doing something, like we got something going, you know, because prior to that, bro, we had a song that popped off like during COVID, Se llama Quiero Ser, you know, and we were young, we were ignorant, bro, we didn't have the right guidance, we didn't hang around the right people, so like that initial spike we had, that did not last more than like 6 months, bro. Cause like we were so in our head about like, oh, we're the shit, like, you know, we're popping off right now.
What do you mean it did not last? What did not last?
Just the fact that
Like the momentum?
the momentum, like
Okay.
we didn't realize what was going on, but we
Okay,
were too
okay.
ignorant and too in our heads about the clout that we didn't do our best to maintain the little spike.
You
we
just
had.
automatically think that you're gonna keep rising.
Exactly.
You know?
But that's normal though, bro.
Yeah.
Because when we were popping off with our music, I had the notion of like we could drop one banger a year and we're good.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize that music was changing. We didn't realize that we needed to do more. And
Yep.
like even like Jimmy was talking to us and telling us like, you guys need to drop more. Like the whole tour he was telling them, and only a few listened, and some were like, nah, we're good. Our banger's still banging, you know? So nah, it's normal, dog. It's normal. And
Yeah.
we were never like that. One, maybe because we should have explored the getting more compositores, because it was a lot of just me and Freddie.
Yeah.
And we were like on that, nah, I want all our music to be ours.
Yours, yeah.
But the only way to grow is to really like
yeah.
allow more
That's
people
kind
to
of that's
help
kind of
out.
what's happening to us right now in a way.
Mhm.
You know, for a long time I was writing a lot of the music.
Yeah.
Y hasta ahorita, wey, you know, we finally found a little formula that works, and you know that little group of people that we link up with, and we start writing.
Nice.
And you know, as a composer and stuff, once you get that check for your good, like with your hit song, bro, it feels good. You know, you're like, I want 10 of them. You know, and
That's why there's a big incentive in saying, oh, I want all the lyrics to be in house.
yeah,
I want all the lyrics
But-
to be mine.
but it can't happen, you know, bro. Like at the end of the day, like you need to be, like you said, you need to be more consistent with the drops, right?
Yeah.
So you need more people behind you. You need more composers, bro. You see these big groups, you know, Peso, Fuerza, bro. They got a group
like
of
5
writers.
composers on one
Of
song,
course,
bro.
of course.
More, like,
Yeah.
you know, like
No, we're I've never met anybody from WP ever, and I hope to. Saludos para los viejones allá en WP. But we know the whole fucking cast, the Street Mob and Fuerza.
Yeah.
Like they're people that we literally grew up in the game with. You know what I mean? So yeah, we know all the behind the scenes operations type shit that happens with the group of compositores. Unas fucking chingonerías de fucking compositores
bro.
que traen, bro. They
For
have
sure.
like money
bro,
printers, bro.
I just
It's crazy.
I just had went to a BMI Awards. I had got invited for the song was Mentira, and bro, I mean I'm not lying to you. You know, them boys pulled a lot of
5,
awards.
7 awards, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
I didn't go personally, bro, but I keep up with a lot of the composers in the game, and bro, like one person walking out with like 6 awards and song of the year, and it's like, you know. But when you see how they move and stuff, like most of the time, like it's a group of people that write a banger, bro. You know, and if you're looking at it on a like monetary thing, you want it to be you. But if you're looking at longevity and you're looking at the best product possible, that's when multiple people get involved.
You need
know?
a team, bro. You need a team.
You honestly need a team, and I think that's
You
something.
know, we
that
wouldn't be here if
everybody
it wasn't for, you know, our team. You know, Chris, we got camera guys, we got a whole staff on the road. At the end of the day, bro, you know, we had one show where recently a lot of our staff couldn't be there. Bro, we had to do shit ourselves, you
That's
know,
the
like,
worst, huh?
and it's been a while, bro. You know, it was like a while since we done it. And
He was carrying a little mic box.
and you,
You don't even want to carry this.
He was
shit.
like, "Damn, bro, I
Damn.
gotta carry something."
I'll walk into the stage.
so heavy. yeah.
They don't even got to say anything.
Yeah, no, trust me, wait. I
The accordions
it's been a
and
long
shit.
time since I've carried a goddamn thing too, bro.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
You know?
But no, it's humbling too, bro. You know,
Yeah.
you come back and you're like, damn, you know, you need a team and it matters, you know. So
For all the people, for all the SEMIGUAPOs at home and shit, drinking, smoking, whatever you're doing, and you know, just with the family, we want to present Nuestro Placer Reposado Cristalino, un tequilita que también a mis compas, los primos del este, they're enjoying it. You know, ahorita estamos bien a gusto pisteando. Shout out to Nuestro Placer Reposado Cristalino, que es una marca, creo que es hitting the West Coast right now, but you can find it all over the internet, you know, look it up in your local liquor stores y la piden en donde quiera que estén. Let's try to run this one up, man. Thank you guys to Nuestro Placer Reposado Cristalino. And then also I would like to shout out House of Flowers, the infused pre-roll. This one's called Big Papi, man. Honestly, we fucking enjoy this one. Yeah, no, it's an indica. This is again infused. It's got the glass tip. We're gonna give our boys at Primos del Este a little care package of some pre-rolls for today for you guys to take it with you guys. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Are you guys more smokers or more drinkers?
Smokers. At least me. Like if it's like if I gotta do any talking, I'm not gonna smoke.
Oh, okay.
You know, me pendejo mucho, bro. And
Hell yeah.
Smoking is más como para relajarte tú mismo.
En mi casa.
Yeah. I like smoking tobacco, carnal. Like
With tequila.
You like cigars?
Yeah, with tequila, yeah, cigars. With straight tequila. Like this,
Yeah.
pues nomás estamos pisteando, right?
Right.
Pero ya when I want to taste the smokiness, bro, and I'm really in the mood for that, yeah, for like straight tequila, un tequila probably añejo, extra añejo, like real dark.
On the rocks?
On the
Oh,
rocks,
okay.
así nomás, and then just fucking smoking one, bro. Like
Facts.
that shit is heaven to me, dog. La neta. Huh?
Yeah, he said type shit.
Yeah, type shit.
Sick,
type shit.
Pero you like going to like cigar lounges and stuff?
I
Like,
love
you
it.
ever
I
been to
love it.
those?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
cigar
what really
lounges
got me
here.
into it.
We can
Facts.
fucking go to cigar lounge right now after the show. if you guys
Yeah,
are down.
bro.
Let's get it.
I've never been, bro. I got into.
Oh, you guys trying to go?
Invítanos,
For real?
invítanos. Let's go right now.
Oh,
After
hey,
this. After this.
So you done?
Matter of fact.
Hey, hold on. You guys are exciting me too fucking hard right now, man. Yeah, dog.
Whoa, you say you're getting
Hey,
hard?
oh, too hard. Yeah, my bad.
We enjoy the same
I didn't
thing.
mean hard in that way. I mean
We
like
like chilling, bro. We don't like we don't like doing too much.
we like
bro.
chilling, not being
Yeah.
hard.
You know.
Yeah.
I'd rather do like something to chill like that than go to like a club or something.
Yeah.
For sure,
That's
for sure.
one thing, bro.
Because we could go smoke cigars and tequila at the strip club.
We could.
Yeah, like we could. Hey,
could,
that's
you
enough.
know,
That's
but-
enough.
All you guys are single except him?
I think nobody is legally connected here. Let's just put it like that.
Legally connected. All right, that's a new term.
I know, legally collected.
Legally
like that, you like
Collected,
that,
huh?
huh? It makes it sound like more chill, you know?
So todos son solteros o todos tienen novia?
Freddy, don't worry about that, Freddy. Don't worry about that, Freddy.
Vale.
Wrong question, Freddy.
Ya quemaron el del acordeón.
Hey, yeah.
All right, I thought you was going to leave it there, Freddy. Oh,
Yeah.
Now I gotta see, you know, because they be watching this at home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are.
yeah.
They're gonna watch it, big dog. They're
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
Oh, okay.
Hey, mi compa es like, no hables de cosas tristes, pues. You know?
No, hay tantas cosas afuera.
está cabrón.
Ahí están los acordeones, ni regreso. Ya los vendí. Me dijiste que costaban.
Hey, that's
3,000.
crazy, fool. Like, de que unas relationships really work like that, fool. Donde la mujer, for real, tiene los huevos de quemarte toda la ropa, güey. O doing crazy shit like that, fool. Or bleach all your shit. Or
That hit too close to home right there.
Nah,
You
I
got your shit
have a
bleached,
story,
the
fool.
bleaching?
No,
Nah,
the
burning.
The burning.
The burning.
Nah.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get out the way, bro. Let's get out the way.
Get it out
I
the
think
way.
we gotta get out the way because it was like
Yeah.
it was a bad moment, bro.
Get it off your
Like,
chest.
A ver.
So he had I'm gonna say this story for you, bro.
Sir Perry.
He had a
I'm gonna have to correct you though. It's not like
Okay.
more accurate.
No, I think it's pretty accurate. Okay, so he had a girl at this time. Obviously not now. It was a cousin?
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. Tú dilo, güey.
So
go ahead.
I was talking to this one person right back in the day, bro. But I was messing with the cousin first, but I didn't know they were cousins that lived in the same house.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, esas son mamadas. Nah,
No,
okay. I was just about to fucking talk like my stupid shit también. Like, oh, they look just like each other, but he didn't know they were cousins.
No,
Pero la
bro.
misma casa,
I
carnal,
didn't
¿cómo
know, bro.
crees?
It's because they didn't look like cousins, bro. Like they really didn't. So like I was messing with one. I got
So you
bored.
thought she was visiting?
Huh?
You thought she was visiting like that day?
I don't know. It's just I just hit her up, messed around. I didn't really fuck with it. Then I met this other girl, which was her cousin, and I stuck with her.
Picking them up at the same pad?
Nah,
okay.
I didn't went to that house. This was like
Oh,
all like
okay,
through
okay.
texting and shit.
Okay.
All right.
So I met my ex basically. I met her
When
right-
you messed around with the first one, you guys would only like quedaban en verse en un lugar,
Yeah,
or
I
you would pick
honestly,
her up.
bro, I would tease a lot. Like I'm gonna go see you. I'm gonna go. I would never do. I
Y
would
te
never
mandaba
go.
el address.
Like she would send me the address, but
Okay.
I
Y
never.
después la
thought
otra
to-
también le mandaba
like,
the same address.
You know?
Like,
You know, I met the girl,
For
whatever.
real.
We went on a couple days, and then she was like, "I'm having a party at my house. Pull up." And then I got there, and I realized like the cousin was there, and I was like, "Hey,
Imagine
like,
when he pulled up to the house.
who's she like, you know? Oh, she's my cousin. She lives here." I was like, "Oh, okay, like she lives here, you know?" And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "No reason, you know."
All right, I can take it on from here.
Go ahead.
All right.
He's like, I remember hearing.
So you got to that point, and then he invited me to that party too, right?
Okay.
He invited like a couple of us. I don't remember exactly who, but
No. They weren't. It was you
it was
and a
me.
couple other homies.
yeah, right. So I
Yeah.
just put up. You know, I was just chilling. Had a few drinks and stuff. we end up, you know, going to the car to smoke. I guess because we don't want to smoke on the property, you know. So we leave. We kind of go to like the driveway or near the driveway. Tell me why I'm walking back towards the house, and I see this girl over here like holding up like a shirt or a jacket, and I see her holding up a lighter full like this. But I'm like, what the hell? And then it looked like my boy's jacket. It was his jacket. So I went over there and I was like,
Is it Primos Del Este on the back and shit? Hey, mi compa todo knocked out over there on the side and shit. Encuerado, dog, because she ripped his clothes off. It was a shirt that he had, that he showed up to the party with?
no, it was a jacket.
It was a
he had
jacket.
put up
So
with.
the reason the jacket was like somewhere random is because I went with that girl to her room. You know, so I didn't care for the jacket. So when he noticed that,
I go and I tell her, I'm like, what are you doing? And she just starts laughing way like
crazy.
and I'm like, you trying to burn my boy's jacket? And then she's like, what'd she say, bro? I think she was just laughing like in my face, like on some weird shit, bro.
I
Like,
sick because I'm a hoe.
oh yeah, and then she was like, cause he's a hoe, and then she was like laughing and stuff.
That's kind of cringy.
And I was like, bro, you're crazy. I was like, you're crazy. Why are you trying to burn my boy's jacket? And then like she just throws it on the floor. She keeps trying to burn it. I think I picked it up. I was like, give me that shit. Yeah. And I walked back to the car. I was like, bro, you crazy? I was like, you crazy bitch.
That shit was still on fire when you picked it up?
No, she didn't even get the lighter, bro. The fucking grass was
I
wet.
still got the jacket.
So I was like, give me this shit. Yo, ass
With a
ain't
little
gonna like this,
ass
huh?
big lighter
Yeah,
and
little
shit.
big lighter. I'm like, so then I tell my boy, he comes back out. I'm like, bro, this bitch tried to burn your jacket.
I'm in the middle of doing something, and he knocks on the door. I'm like, I'll be
It
there
was
in a
all hot and
second.
sweaty. He's like, hey, what? What's going on?
Yeah. Kept knocking. I was like, what? He's like, we leaving. I was like, nah, she said I could stay. And then he was like, nah, bro, they tripping here.
All right, bro, we gotta go, bro.
You know, and then I was like,
here, bro.
fuck it. If my boy's telling me to leave, I'm gonna leave. Yeah. So
I thought it was some santeria shit for it. Like, what you doing?
but I should have known that was the start.
And at that time when they were burning that jacket, was the party still full on and crazy?
People were watching the jacket burning go on.
Nah, like she went to the side of the house, fool. So the people were like on the back of the house. There's maybe like 2-3 people were looking at her trying to burn the jacket.
Yeah.
But I was like, what y'all doing just sitting here watching her burn the jacket?
Weird, bro.
Like, y'all weird as hell, like, you know?
And
Her laughing for real like a maniac, that's kind of cringy as fuck.
It was, bro.
Alright,
that's when I knew to myself I gotta get up out of here because like
Yeah.
that laugh was like a
that should have been my
killer.
sign to not fuck with that family, and I just didn't pay attention, bro.
No, and I'm
Hoy te quedaste like
nah,
be boyfriend and girlfriend with that girl?
You was in that relationship how long?
Like 2-3 years, bro.
Damn.
But I everybody would tell me, bro. I was Listen.
Hey, like that shit. Hey, wait, lo tienen amarrado on the bed, and he's like, all right, call your cousin in to burn me. Like, tell her not to forget the little lighter.
My boy's kink is exorcism,
bro. So like, I don't know. It was just like
trial by fire.
Yeah, bro. And I stuck around, bro, and to this day, that cousin still looks and lurks at my shit.
She gonna watch this.
The crazy one.
She still does what
she still lurks and watches what I do, bro. Hey man,
you crazy. You crazy.
Give her a shout out.
I see you. You know, it's just crazy, bro. Cause like even back then, like this ex person would still trip about the music shit when it wasn't to what it is now.
Right.
You know, so like I think it's a blessing that I feel like, you know, at the moment I'm just to myself, minding my own.
Oh yeah.
Like you understand, bro. Like what comes with it and the attention, and not all the attention could be good in the eyes of different people. You know what I mean? So like, if back then, bro, with the little bit of like movement we had, they were tripping. Now I'm pretty sure like I would have been like in a worse situation, bro. You know?
Yeah.
And thankfully now like I'm surrounded by better people. You know, like good positive people. And same with my boys here, bro. They got loving families, positive people, and that's really what kind of like holds it down. You know what I mean?
My boy, you free, my boy.
I'm a free bird, bro, but I'm not looking for no nest right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just
looking for no nest.
Yeah, bro.
The analogies are crazy right here, my boy.
Damn. I feel like I'm on
a free bird and I'm flapping my wings in the wind and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
It was a crazy time, bro. You know, and it's just
yeah.
It's just
boy feeling majestic and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like now, I do definitely feel like a different type of piece. You know, and. Okay, everybody wants a little shorty, bro. You know why lie?
Yeah.
That's one of
but when that's my point exactly right there. When you have the access to different types of fucking flavors, it's like, why would you decide on? Why would you decide?
You ever
on
go
one?
to the?
Nah, y'all be careful what y'all say.
To go get like yogurt, frozen yogurt and shit. How many flavors you want to get?
I stick to the same one. I ain't gonna
Oh, see?
Because he wants to get cuffed up.
Everybody
Saul
different, my
wants to
boy.
settle down already, bro.
Amen,
but,
amen.
tired, way. I'm tired of trying.
Hey, it's just también, bro. Like
It's a cold world.
it's about to get into this topic. Like, you know, in y'all's position too, it's hard to find something legit.
True love.
You know, like,
Well, I'm married. I got my kids and shit. You know what I mean?
You?
So-
No.
Oh,
I'm
you
single.
know what I mean? Like, it's hard to find something legit.
Yeah.
You know, like, especially, like, you know, you got this attention, you got, you know, things going good for you, you know, everything's moving. You to find out, like, I guess something real, bro, or something que digas, like, I can trust this person, bro. It's very rare nowadays, bro. Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
Are you trying to find that wifey material?
I mean, I think everybody wants that, bro.
Yeah, of course. I mean, even in my times where I was single, during the fucking beginning of the touring and all that shit, I had run-ins with girls that I probably still thought, or even till today, where I'd be like, okay, if I was in another position, because I'm very happy where I am, y pues, you know, I wouldn't think of it any other way. But in that moment, I think about it like, okay, si me pongo en ese pensamiento back then, there was maybe like 2 girls that I probably met where I was like, wow, like this girl for real, like would fucking hold it down. Where I could see as a fucking wife material. And we're talking 2 out of fucking thousands of fucking people I met. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, everybody has their person, though, you know, at the end of
Yeah.
the day. So, yeah, but it is rare to find that person, you know, like,
Yeah, when you're like at,
especially doing what we're doing, bro. You know, you
yeah.
meet so many of them, so it's like,
and you see so many things too that
Which
gets you
one?
like traumatized in a way.
right, yeah.
Like you
or
see
like,
so much shit. Like, how am I gonna be able to trust you when I've seen 1,000 other girls
Yeah.
do their man dirty at a club?
for
or,
sure, for
Talking
sure.
about que,
Yeah.
oh, es mi primo, or es mi hermano, y que la verga.
And
And
it's their
she's
boyfriend.
walking down the hotel at 4 a.m., fool, ya fucking pirateada,
We
güey, ya
had
toda
someone
mal.
make a little meme and shit there, like, I hate when a man is insecure. I told him I want to go watch my primo play. And then it's Los Primos Del Este.
Ah.
You know, like shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel you, though.
Hey,
She's
but
a
then
crazy
again,
shit.
there's some fucking weird ass motherfuckers, fool, that's like their kink, fool, that que la vieja sea like usada and shit,
Oh,
fool.
for sure, for sure.
They literally will wait till like, I remember, fool, me tocó una experiencia, güey, donde tenía una vieja, güey, in my hotel and shit, out of a show. And I remember her getting fucking blown the fuck up as soon as it hit like maybe 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. Porque los bailes no acababan until like 2, 3, whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah, we would go to the
Con la
hotel.
amanecida and shit.
Yeah, we would go to the hotel unas 2 horas, pues ahí fucking around and shit. And ya, pues yo la mandaba a la verga. You
Yeah.
know, we did what we had to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Ya como las 5 and shit, like, fucking phone just blowing up, right? And I'm like, hey, honestly, I don't even think we can continue. I'm like, cause this, cause you're getting
It's 5 and
your
you're still
phone and
thinking
shit,
about
right?
continuing, dude.
Well, I mean, when you're fucking, you know, andas like
You're fucking.
like when you're in your prime, my nigga, you could go like rounds and rounds, my boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, unless if you guys don't know about that, but you could go rounds and rounds and shit. Y pues ya este vato was like fucking blowing up the phone and shit. I'm like, ya contesta la verga, like yeah, I'm done, you know. And then she finally answered, and she's like, no, I'm going downstairs right now. I'm going downstairs. And the dude was fucking waiting there, bro. She was like, no, es que es mi primo. He has to take me home. Y que la verga. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of a cousin is that loyal
Yeah.
to fucking take your ugly ass to back home and shit? You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. You know, y pues siempre resulta que es either el pretendiente, güey, o es el novio. You know what I mean? Which is that shit was wild to me when I first started experiencing that shit where girls are like that level of crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I'm like that. Yeah, it's a cold world. It
It is a cold world, man.
Yeah.
Está frío acá, carnal.
They have to show the guys behind them trying to hug them. Like, se hacen como que nah, don't hug me. And they're looking at you, and I see the guy, and I'm like, bro, don't worry, you know? Like, I see your struggle. That's why I was talking about the Chris Brown concerts, bro, the Usher shit. Like, there'd be men taking their girls to those concerts, and the girls are like, oh, if he's secure. But I don't know about a man feeding my girl cherries in front of everybody. Like, you know, and I don't know if you've seen the videos.
Yeah.
Hell no, bro. Like, I can't.
I think there was one video donde the dude took the cherries out of Usher's hands and he gave it to his girl.
Yeah,
and shit.
I respect that.
Yeah, exactly.
He was like, you know.
There's way less fortunate people, where you start thinking about los pobres que are dealing with health concerns, with cancers,
other
with
problems,
things
bro.
like that, fool,
Yeah.
where they didn't even get a chance at life.
No, yeah.
And we're getting a chance at becoming something that in our wildest dreams only could happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's why that whole falling off shit, that's what, who cares?
Yeah.
It was a moment in time that's gonna live on forever in history.
Exactly.
And we had the chance to live it.
And it might not even be about falling off sometimes too, bro. At the end of the day, like you said, is it really falling off if you're permanent? Like if like y'all said, bro, y'all song's been popping here for how long, and it's still here. Yeah. That's not falling off, padre. You know, at the end of the day, like that you made history. Yeah.
I think
and people
I
don't
think,
see it that way. People just live in the moment,
Yeah.
like you say, bro. And
Yeah.
and they just like, okay, it is what it is. Next.
Music is very just. It's very just. Like it's very fair. Once you walk into the realm of music, like professional music, it's very fair. It keeps you where it thinks you need to go, or it opens doors for you where it thinks you need to walk through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's never gonna put you in a spot that either you don't deserve or you didn't kind of foresee yourself in your own career.
Yeah, it just
You
happens.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that statement, bro. It just happens, and I feel like a lot of people that, like, when y'all popped off, it kind of just happened. Like, you never know when you're gonna pop off, and when it happens, you may not know when it happens. You know, maybe it might be someone telling you
Like
that you popped
you were
off.
just, it was like it felt like we were just chosen.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And I guess my moment when I realized like music was doing okay. I'm gonna say okay. I always tell everybody this story. I was working at a factory, Polo, you know, and you know, it's a 9 to 5, bro. I'm just in there trying to get my bread, just go home, invested in music, and I remember a homeboy of mine. He was a fan of us, but he became cool. He was like, hey, bro, like you're on Billboard Top 50 for your song, and I was like, all right, cool, but se me pasó.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, when I actually looked at the phone and looked at it, it was like top 50 in the United States. I was like, and I'm here at Polo, bro. Like, you know, like,
Yeah.
it just kind of
like that. The math is not mathing.
yeah,
type shit.
you know,
Yeah.
and it was just,
I'm calling cap.
you know, it was just crazy, bro. Cause like, that to me was kind of like, damn, like, there's artists that pop off like crazy, but they don't know, and they're still doing their regular life, you know. And then once you get to that moment where you kind of accept it, what it is, and go from there, bro, I feel that's when it really settles in. You know, like the SMO, bro. When you guys did the SMO, that shit to me was iconic, bro. Like, like,
Oh yeah,
bro,
it's
like,
definitely
y'all
something
took
for the
weed
history
music
books, right?
and like all that shit to a whole another level that back in the day would never be accepted, bro. Like,
It's almost like for this new generation, I feel like SMO was like the Woodstock for in like the
exactly, bro.
the 70s or whenever that shit happened.
That moment, bro.
Yeah, it was like you had to be there. You had to experience it.
Yeah,
and
bro,
it's
the iconic
and it's in
the
history.
backdrop y'all had.
Yeah, the
You know,
house,
the house,
fucking
yeah,
yeah,
shit, bro.
and it's gonna go down in history. You know what I
You
mean?
had to, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's just it was an era, bro, that gave everybody like the stepping stones to what music is now. If the SMO would have never happened, bro, I don't think music would be where it's at right now.
Yeah.
You know, and I stand on that, bro, because
Facts.
you guys took a lot of the hits, bro, from everybody, all the criticism,
criticism,
all the negativity, bro, and you guys made something out of it, bro. And to all the youngsters coming in, bro, to this day, like, I know y'all get people like, hey, bro, like I look up to y'all. For example, bro, I told you I look up to y'all. Like, I look up to y'all's success, and the fact that y'all managed to be around for this long, it's not easy, bro.
It's not.
It's not, bro. And,
It's not,
and
and that,
you guys have been through some
that
shit.
goes very very overlooked. Like no, like it gets very little recognition for the people that are still sticking around and still like teniendo un solid fan base.
Yeah.
That it's not the biggest fan base, but it's a very good solid fan base. You know.
At the end of the day, bro, if someone goes to your concert and
gets-
pays their hard-earned money to go see you, that's a dub.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, like I have moments where people will tell me, "Oh, I spent my last paycheck to come see you." I'm like,
Or I
"That's what you
fucking-
did with your
I fucking
money?"
drove 6
Yeah.
hours, 9 hours to go see
You know, and it's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. But you know,
What the
I guess
Yeah.
we're in a position where we just do it because we love it, bro. We love. Obviously, you love what you do, and when people show you that type of love, it's like a whole nother thing of
I
motivation.
think
on
what
top.
separates us a lot too, though, from a lot of different artists' ways, is how much we do interact with our fans, how much we give them that time. You know, like I feel like a lot of people just act like dickheads, you know, to their fans
Yeah.
and shit. That's just me being straight up.
Sí, como que si les estorban and shit. It's like,
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
like the only reason why you're here is because of them.
Yeah,
you
so
know what I mean?
so like I feel like, you know, with us, that's the biggest thing where we always try to please our people, you know,
Yeah.
and give them the
Hell
time
yeah.
of the day, you know, talk to them. Like we met some fans at the airport the other day. Bro, we invited them some shots, you know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like you know, like just
Same.
chilling, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like nothing crazy, like honestly just chilling. And not everybody gets to say that, bro. Now they have a memory for life.
Yeah.
Damn, I got to hang out with these. They gave us some shots. They bought us shots.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck does that? You know, what artist is gonna sit there and give you that time to do that, bro? You know, and I feel like that really separates us. And I think that's something that a lot of people appreciate. You know, especially the fans that have met us.
I mean, shit, we appreciate the time that you guys came and talked to us, carnal, and you know, it's something special to us too because again, you know, esto lo de SEMIGUAPOS, we're on our 3rd season and it only keeps aumentando diferentes talentos grandes like yourselves, you know, that are coming and blessing the pod, bro. And
thank you, bro.
And we definitely appreciate you guys again taking the drive out. Y pues como te digo, you know, we relate a lot, you know, en muchos de los ideales que tienen ustedes.
Thank you, bro.
As far as you know, reaching out to your fan base and making sure that they feel heard and listened to and stuff. That's
they notice
something
that, bro.
Yeah, that's something that we resonate as well. Yeah, man.
Them, bro. And the word
So
goes around.
or like even wants to interact with them, you know, like
Right.
because there's some artists that might be fake with it too, like
Yeah.
we're just like just because they have to. The label says you gotta go talk to your fans a little bit.
Yeah.
No, my boy, you go do that because you want to.
Yeah,
too, you know?
exactly.
Like, do it because they're actually fucking putting food on your table and shit, fool, you know.
Yeah.
And
I
talking
mean-
about the fans, in order to put un broche de oro to this great pod, I honestly had a fucking great time.
Thank you, bro.
Let's leave the fans de Los Primos del Este en SEMIGUAPOS con una rolita, carnal.
Let's do it.
All right, well, this was SEMIGUAPOS. Muchas gracias por estar aquí con nosotros, a toda mi raza at home. Tune in next week. Vamos a tener otros invitados especiales, pero por lo mientras estamos con Primos del Este, pariente. Gracias.
Se llama No es mentira, plebada. Dice más o menos así, compadre. Saludcita para los que andan pisteando ahí en la casa, echándose un gallito. Ánimo. Pa' que bailen bonito, plebada. Mírame y dime si me amas, tal vez ya te traigo ganas, contigo nadie compara. No me importa si le cuestas, yo llegaré. Las otras no son igual que tú, distinta actitud, no brillan como tú, llévame a donde quieras ir. Sigo atrás de ti, quiero pasar 1.000.000 de años junto a ti. Miro esa sonrisa que me encanta mucho a mí, luego se me antoja unos besitos pa' dormir. Cualquiera se enamora, tu belleza cautiva, no te has dado cuenta de lo hermosa que estás. Tú sabes que me matas cuando me sonríes para atrás. Decirte que no quiero besarte es mentira. Échale bonito, mi bien. Los primos del este, mija. Mírame y dime si me amas, tal vez ya me traes ganas, enséñame en la cama. Discúlpame si fuerte se escucho. Las otras no son igual que tú, distinta actitud, no brillan como tú, llévame a donde quieras ir. Sigo atrás de ti, quiero pasar 1.000.000 de años junto a ti. Miro esa sonrisa que me encanta mucho a mí, luego se me antoja unos besitos. Cualquiera se enamora, tu belleza cautiva, no te has dado cuenta de lo hermosa que estás. Tú sabes que me matas cuando me sonríes para atrás. Decirte que no quiero besarte es mentira. Mentira, 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 mentira. No es mentira, no es mentira. Ay, 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 bien. Y esta rolita que sigue, plebada, es una cumbia que se viene en el nuevo EP, en el nuevo disco que se viene de Los Primos del Este. Se llama Amor de su vida, el EP, para que lo esperen, plebada. Algo ahí con mi compa Santa Fe Clan. Jalados, dice más o menos, se llama 30 días. Noches sin dormir, desde que hablamos ya siempre me acuesto tarde. Y tú eres la culpable, ya no sé qué decir, pues todo el día está dando vueltas mi cabeza, pensando en ti, princesa. Es que me traes bien loco, cada vez que te veo bonita. Tú tienes lo que quiero y yo lo que tú necesitas. Me la paso mirando tu foto, soñando con tenerte cerquita. Ya ven y dame un beso, a ver si se me quita estas ganas de llamarte una y otra vez. Estas ganas de buscarte los 30 días del mes. Estas ganas de llamarte una y otra vez. Estas ganas de buscarte los 30 días del mes. Y es que ya extraño tocarte, mirarte de cerca y acariciarte. Aquí yo estoy para cuidarte, siempre voy a amarte. Un pedacito nomás. Más o menos. No te hubiera besado, de saber que me iba a doler, no me hubiera enculado. Y ese fue mi pecado, porque no me avisaron que las morras buenas son las que te hacen más daño. Y tú me hiciste el daño con esa carita que tú traes, ese cuerpazo cualquiera cae. ¿Cómo hago yo pa' decir que no? Con esa carita que tú traes, ese cuerpazo cualquiera cae. ¿Cómo hago yo pa' decir que no? Aquí el problema es que tú eres un 10 y después de estar contigo dime quién viene después. Que pasa el tiempo y no te pierdo el interés, sigo pensando en lo que hicimos aquella vez. ¿Cómo te explico? Aunque la pasamos rico, ahora mismo, baby, me arrepiento. Y si pudiera devolver el tiempo, no te hubiera besado, de saber que me iba a doler, no me hubiera enculado. Y ese fue mi pecado, porque no me avisaron que las morras muy buenas son las que te hacen más daño. Y tú me hiciste el daño con esa carita que tú traes, ese cuerpazo cualquiera cae. ¿Cómo hago yo pa' decir que no? La mitad, carnal, para que lo esperen, plebada. Aquí con SEMIGUAPOS, ánimo. Gracias, viejo, por tenernos aquí, gracias, pa.